Welcome to summer in Manchester. The best week of the year here. And I'm here for it. And I'm living the best life or something. Man, like for real. In my 20s, I would have been super jealous. It's pretty loud here. Alarms sounding, the water. But it's alright. You understand me. That's all that counts. Are there fire alarms? Wait. Oh yeah, 10:30. They also said that in my hotel that there will be fire alarms between 10:30 and 11. And I'm so glad that that's today when I already checked out versus the previous days when I was sleeping at that time. Because, you know, I got myself a hotel room without windows such that I can sleep during the day. And during the night, I'm dancing. Yeah, so that's what I was here for, right? I went to MMFX, Manchester Microfusion Exchange, which was really nice. I had so many nice dances. I got to know really nice people and I got to see people that I already knew and hang out with them again. It was really nice. And I really got to dance quite a lot while I was here. We had 3 parties, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, classes on Saturday and Sunday. And then on Monday, I went to a blues. I've actually recorded a few videos of me dancing, but I'm not sure if the people I recorded with are okay with me to publish it. Gonna ask, maybe I can add in a little clip of me dancing right there. But actually I don't make it that important that you get to see this. I used to make that way more important. Oh, is there one of those things coming through the dock here? This guy will actually open the docks. Wow. Should I point you in the other direction so you can see that in the background? Oh, it's filling up. I do want to point you in the other direction. Look at that. There. They're filling up the locks such that they can then take the ship down. Kind of want to... Oh, there's another one coming from the other direction. This is fun. Should I go on the other side? Put my exposure down again and then chill here. Oh, look, they're opening the locks now. This is pretty fun. We're now gonna watch this thing go into this lock. And I'm get low, get low, get low. To the window, to the wall. There we go. So, where was I? I was talking about, I did record a bunch, but I'm not sure how much I can show you. But anyway, I did get to do a lot of dancing with the microfusion stuff, but then also on Monday, I went to a blues something, well, it was a bar that played live music and a bunch of us danced to it. And then yesterday on Tuesday, I went to a Zouk class and social with Tina, a pretty good instructor. I've heard that she learned Lambada with the people who invented Lambada, which, I mean, right? And that was really nice. Like, I'm at the point where I can dance Zouk internationally and I love it. And actually Zouk is fun, like it's almost as fun as fusion. Like it's a bit different, but most of my fusion has become very Zouky anyway. And Zouk has a lot of the elements, pretty much all 4 of the modes that I like to dance in. I even did some groovy stuff yesterday when I was jumping around. My follower didn't get it really, but they enjoyed it. So it was nice. Anyway, what was I saying? They're gonna open the other locks now and this thing is just gonna disappear behind us. This is fun. Yeah, what was I saying? I do a lot of dancing. I have recordings of that. And dancing is just so, like that's my main hobby right now. But here's the thing though. Even though I really enjoy all of that, like I really enjoy the moments when I'm dancing, I still don't quite manage to be overall enthusiastic about my life. Somehow it's like, yeah, it's okay, but it's like not great. Like I'm feeling okay. And that after an amazing weekend. So I might be depressed or something. And I don't know what like the clinical definition of that is, but I find it really difficult to just be happy. I don't manage. It's like, it's not like I'm really bad at the moment. Like right now, I'm good. But for some, like I imagine I should be really happy and enthusiastic after such a nice weekend. And there's not like I don't have any issues. Nothing's really nothing I'm really struggling with. Yes, I still need to do my taxes. I have 4 more days to do that before the month is over, and that might be stressing me a little bit, but not enough that I actually feel unhappy. And the weird thing is, it's sinking. It's sinking. Like, you can just operate those locks. How fun is that? I mean, isn't it great that I can just explore Manchester, just walk along the canals and find myself a nice spot to vlog? I don't need to do anything. If you would have told me in my 20s that I can live the life that I live now, I would be like, that sounds amazing. I can't wait. It's gonna be great. And now I'm here in my early 30s and I feel meh about it. And the question is, if I would go back to a normal life, you know, a 9 to 5 job that I don't really like, having to work every day and struggling with whatever things, how much worse would I need to feel then compared to now? And I don't know, because I'm not gonna try. But I'm imagining actually not even that way worse, because you get used to it quite quickly. And I would just complain about other things, right? I would be like, I don't like this stupid job, but I would probably be similarly unhappy. I mean, it's not like I'm really unhappy now, it's just that I'm not happy, that I don't manage to get into the happiness anymore. And I used to do that, as I said in the last vlog. By the way, welcome to LVlog number 25. Bye bye boat. Should we go in the shade again? I guess so. Here they come. And the next one is going in. Locks are something fun purely because I'm not used to them, so I don't have a good reference. Maybe a bit. Yeah. So you got the one going out and the other one coming in. Isn't life fun? I also kind of like the old brick buildings and the new like modern ones. It's a nice contrast here in Manchester, but it will probably get the exposure up a bit more. I'm getting distracted here a bit by boats and locks, but that's okay. I can be a bit childish and get distracted. See, like, I really don't know if it's actually that I had a nicer time, because my memory is really bad. I don't remember what I felt like 10 years ago. Maybe it was similar like I feel today. Maybe I'm comparing myself to an idealized past, like an idealized memory of the past, and I've always not felt like that. But I certainly remember that at least when I did improv, I felt really like enthusiastic and stuff. Afterwards I was really happy. And also I remember doing the D&D stuff and everything. Yes, I sometimes felt bad. Most often it was more like I feel bad because of Kemi, because we just broke up. Those bad feelings I remember. But I used to just be able to, I don't know, just enjoy life more. I don't know. Maybe I'm now pressuring myself into something that I don't want. Or I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm pressuring myself into I should feel good. And then I don't. And then it's But here's the weird thing, I did a thought experiment a few days ago, and maybe I'm just cutting a part of the video that I did a few days ago so that I get my feeling from back then. It was after the first day of classes, so one party and one class, and even though things were going great, I wasn't feeling particularly good. And I can't just enjoy life. I mean, look at that. I mean, Manchester in the sun, England with sunny weather, England with t-shirt weather. Like, when do you have that? But at the same time, I still feel bad. I did a thought experiment where I was laying in bed and I put myself on a beach. The most beautiful beach, the most perfect location that I could think of. Clean water, white beach, palm trees, nice sunny weather, not too hot, everything absolutely perfect. And I was sitting there and I was not happy. So even if I would beam myself to that place, or, you know, travel to the nicest place on earth, I would not be happy. And even if you put like 20 beautiful women around me, I would still be like, what do we do with those? Or so maybe I'm not into just hooking up with women, but even if you put the most perfect woman, like my top match, like the perfect woman for me. Even if you put her next to me, in this state, I would still be like, what do I do with that now? I don't have the confidence to properly talk with her. Like, what? Like, I can't. Like, so this is absolutely pointless. Even if I was in the perfect situation, on the most beautiful place on earth, with the most beautiful woman on earth, I would still feel like shit. Or even, I would probably maybe even feel more like shit, because I tell myself that I should feel good right now. And maybe that's similar now. Oh, I went all the way to Manchester. It's such great weather. I'm at the Fusion event. So many great dancers here. But I don't feel good. Even if you change the outside to the best that you can change it, I would still be sitting on that beach on Bali with all those beautiful women around me, and I would be like, life's okay. Because the thing is, I do all the things that I really want to do, and I don't really feel the urge to fly to a nice island and, I don't know, have sex with beautiful women or whatever. It's like, don't really need that. Like, I don't, it's like, you know, it's like, I can't be bothered. It's like, I'd rather go dance in Manchester, so that's what I did. And yes, there might be a financial aspect to it, but that's negligible, like it's whatever. I could afford to go to an island that I want to go to, but see, I don't think that I would be happier there. And with that thought experiment, it just proves that that's pointless. It's just, yes, I would feel okay, but I wouldn't feel great. I kind of unlearned how to feel great. Sometimes I can be in the moment and I can feel okay, I can feel good in the moment, but that somehow doesn't stay with me. And right now, I wouldn't say I feel bad. Right now I'm feeling okay, but I'm not feeling good. Why? Everything's perfect. Why don't I feel better? I don't get it. It's just the way it is. And I'm saying it's just a part of my life right now. It's just a phase. I'm telling myself that it's just a phase in the hopes that it's just a phase and that it will be better eventually and I will be properly happy again at some point. Yeah, so my timeline for that is like the rest of the year I'm okay to still feel meh, but then I would really like to go back to the feeling good about life. I hope that I get there. I mean, one thing that this weekend also showed me is that actually I am quite far in my development as compared to other people. And I've gotten so many compliments this weekend. Things like, you're such a great dancer. You dance really well, all those things. You have a beautiful body. I even got, you're an amazing man. And you have a beautiful penis. Okay, that last one is not exactly what they said. More like, you have an unexpectedly large cock. That's what they said. Yeah. Almost the same. I'm just paraphrasing. But anyway, point is, I got a lot of really nice compliments. And yes, I am more self-reflected than most people. And I'm pretty proud of that. And at that point, I'm also getting pretty well with the emotions and stuff. And taking care of other people's boundaries and communicating mine. Most people are not able to do that. Which makes me actually a wonderful man. As one person said yesterday. Or was it 2 days ago? Whatever. The thing is, I don't feel that though. Because apparently I compare myself to myself, or like my ideal self maybe, and obviously I still have things to improve, mainly mindset things probably, accepting life as it is, as a temporary thing, which I have difficult times doing because I want my life to continue forever or something, or I just want to have an impact that I don't seem to be getting somehow. But yeah, that's on me. I might not ever get that. I might not ever get there. But yeah, the whole point of this is I should really not undersell myself. I'm a pretty nice guy. And probably not just in the eyes of the 22-year-old that I connected with this weekend. Because yeah, it's funny. For her, I am a wonderful man because I have those 10 additional years of development that I went through in order to do the things and be the man I am. And she felt really safe with me. And that's so nice. And at the same time, I still judge myself by the standards of not being able to find the perfect woman for me or whatever. And so maybe that's why I'm pushing myself down, like I'm not a great guy because I don't manage that, which is complete bullshit. And I got to live this having a girlfriend experience this weekend as well, with somebody that I've already connected with last time I was in the UK in Bristol. You know, all the walking around, holding hands, kissing, doing more than that, staying in a hotel room together as if she was my girlfriend. I got that experience, and yes, it was nice, but it didn't make a huge impact. One moment, when on the first day I was here, when I arrived, I felt pretty bad, and then when I met her for a bit, I got this, oh nice, life is normal, life is okay. But then the next day I went back into my state, so didn't really last long. But yeah, even that experience with, you know, feeling as if I would be in a relationship didn't really change much. Yeah, I feel like that is something that I want, but having it doesn't fix my issues. That's one important realization. Even if I was in a perfect relationship, I would still, probably, most likely, feel bad, because I just am in that state right now where something, my body needs to deal with something that I feel okay, which at the moment I just don't. And that's okay. Also, I realized that polyamory definitely is not for me. And polyamorous people like to say, well, love is additive, not subtractive. Loving someone else doesn't make me love you less. And I get that, and I agree with that. I could see myself loving several people, but what is not additive is time. And when they spend time with someone else, they can't spend the same time with me. And seeing myself wanting to really dive deep into one relationship, it requires a bunch of time. And with my job and everything, I have quite some time. So I would like to do a lot of things with that one person, and them having several relationships just would not be nice for me, even though I could potentially, if I feel safe with them, see myself having them love other people. But still, it's mainly a time thing, I think, and that's my main reason against polyamory. And I could also find myself several people to date and love, but that's not really what I want. Like, yeah, I mean, it's nice coming here, hooking up with someone, or several people actually, but if that wouldn't have happened, my life would probably be as good. I mean, I feel a bit more confident now because I got a lot of compliments and really felt that I'm desirable, kind of. People want to prioritize me, and yeah, that just feels good. But even if I wouldn't have had that experience, and even if I wouldn't, you know, do all of those things, my life wouldn't significantly change. So that's fine. So I learned about my priorities, and my priorities are one primary partner that I can then really feel safe with, and I don't think I need more than that. It's the whole story with the having enough money and having enough with one partner in a relationship. And that doesn't mean that I can't earn money or I can't have desire for other people, but I don't think that makes my life better going after that. Yeah. Just another realization I had. Plus, I do get jealous, I noticed, because that girl I kind of fancied was cuddling with someone else the next day, and I was like, damn it, I'm not good enough for them. Fuck. Turned out that it's all fine, and she did prefer me over that other person, so then I felt safe again. But when that wasn't established, I did get jealous. And I had those thoughts of, damn, am I not enough for you? Do you need someone else? Because I'm not enough. So I did have those feelings. It's interesting. I thought I'm just avoidant, but I guess I'm also a bit anxious. Great. Anyway, I think that's all I wanted to say anyway. I don't want to make those videos hours long. So what did we learn? Even though my life is great, I still don't feel like that. This is just a phase. Having a relationship doesn't actually make me happy, although maybe it does, and what I experienced so far was just not the right thing yet, and I will hopefully get through this at some point. Freedom and health to you. This was LVlog number 25. And I guess I'll enjoy the rest of my day here in Manchester, which is a lie. I will live through the rest of the day here in Manchester and be like yeah, it's alright. Like comparatively, I am quite happy right now. I just don't feel happy. I just also don't feel bad, which is an improvement over the past days or the past weeks. And I'm assuming that I will fall back into that. Maybe not, maybe I will, who knows. Anything else important? Yeah, I just wanted to give you an update on, you know, my life and my mood and stuff. I certainly don't feel as bad as in the last vlog. I would say neutral, but not that I don't feel myself neutral. So that's good, because for many times of my life I had this I don't feel anything feeling, which is not a feeling, it's just that I blocked everything and I was like, I'm good. This complete ambivalence. No, it's not ambivalence because that has both. It's a complete just nothingness. I don't feel anything. And maybe that was just a protection mechanism. But right now, I don't have that. I feel myself and I feel that I am not fully happy. I'm not fully there where I want to be. And I'm also not feeling particularly bad at this particular moment. However, another weird thing that I realized, and this is the last thing I'll tell you, the past 3 nights I always dreamt of being very aggressive and angry. Like in one dream I was throwing glasses around. There was always this feeling of other people are not getting it. At one point I was angry at my dad. I understood that he can't understand, but I was still angry. And in another dream I was angry because one guy spilled coconut oil into the drain. I was like, you can't do that. That gets cold and blocks everything. That's really bad. And I got really angry with him, and I resented the shit out of him, and I screamed at him in my dream. And then I woke up and was like, was that an appropriate reaction? I mean, yeah, he did that and I didn't like it, but I could have, you know, calmly expressed that. But in the dream I was full on angry. So that tells me something about myself, that apparently my brain wants to get rid of some, or there is some kind of anger still somewhere here that I haven't processed and that I can't get out or something. I don't feel it at the moment, not at all, but it keeps coming back in my dreams, so that is a sign for something. Yeah, I gotta do some more processing. I'll keep doing my somatic experiencing, I'll keep doing my psychotherapy, and eventually I will get through this. Or not, or I will decide that I will just live with this and whatever. Oh, another weird observation I had. I can't stop talking, can I? When I was talking with said temporary girlfriend, she was not really my girlfriend, it doesn't matter. Labels are unimportant anyway, as long as I feel good with them. So one thing that I realized with her, when I was telling her about this, how I feel, I don't know if it's a body first or a brain first thing, because 2 LVlogs ago when I was in Toulouse I told you about, you know, the meaning of life and how I struggle with this. And this is probably the reason why I feel so bad and can't feel good, because I don't see the point. But what I've come to realize is maybe that's just the brain coming up with an explanation for why I feel so bad. And the really me feeling so bad is a bodily thing that I just stored in there. I wasn't happy in childhood, and now that comes out because I allow it to come out. But then the brain gets so confused to why are we feeling like that? I don't get it. And so the brain comes up with a solution. And the brain's solution, because my life is so great and I can't have any other more obvious reasons, comes up with a solution. Well, it must be that the universe is gonna die and we're all gonna die and it's all for nothing. That justifies feeling bad. And brain was like, good job, we found the reason. Maybe that's the case. Because, I mean, most people don't worry about the universe ending in some quadrillion years. Most people are very fine with just living their life and making it a good one. It's really only me from the people I know that have an issue with this. So yeah, potentially this is not the real reason why I feel so bad, but it's just my brain came up with that solution. You know, it's like in those experiments where they skip the connection between the brain halves, and then one side picked up an object, and when asked why they picked up that object, the other side has to come up with a reason for it, but they're not talking, so that just comes up with something. It doesn't know, even though the other side knew why. If you don't know what I'm talking about, not so important. But yeah, the thing with the brain comes up with a solution to something, you know, justifying your own behavior and stuff. That's why did you just do that? is a stupid question unless they had a rational reason before. If somebody does something out of a feeling and you ask them why they did that, they will give you an answer, but that answer will be invented by the brain that justifies it. It's not the actual reason why they did it. And that is also an interesting realization for a person who is very rationally brain oriented. I think all of the people do that. And especially people who are more feeling oriented. You know, the gut feeling kind of people. They will do something because they feel it. But if you ask them and you expect a rational answer, most of them will be able to give you a rational answer. Because their brain is still working and the brain can give you an answer that seems plausible to them. And the thing is, they will believe it themselves because it comes from their brain. Yeah, humans are funny. I guess I want to stop talking now. I'm gonna go have breakfast. That sounds like an idea. Then grab my things from the hotel and head to the airport. I'll be good. I'll be good. See, it's so crazy. I can do whatever I want. I can live my best life. If I wanted to fly to Bali or whatever nice island, I could. I just don't, because I don't see how it would make my life better. But imagining really having someone that I can really trust and rely on could potentially actually make a difference in me not feeling so because then I have a mission kind of then I want to improve not only my life but their life as well. Yeah, maybe I just miss a real project because my job is not giving me that. In my job I don't do something that I feel like is good, is like contributing meaningfully to society or whatever. I mean, I am contributing, but to a niche that could do without me, you know, whatever. If it wouldn't be me, it would be someone else or whatever. But if I would have such a family project, specifically children, then me doing the best I can to enable a great life for them would be a project that would potentially, and I don't know, but potentially give me a reason to try harder, to do things well and to, you know, improve and stuff. Right now I'm living for myself. The thing is, I don't need to sacrifice. I can do whatever, so I don't need to sacrifice, so it's actually too easy maybe. Maybe it's that. Maybe my life is too easy. Maybe I'm not struggling and only when I get through struggles I actually feel good. I know that from coding actually. When everything coding is easy peasy, then it's boring. But if I've been struggling for a day and I can't fix that bug, and then I figure out the solution, then I feel like a genius and I feel really great about it. Maybe it's the same in life. Maybe I just need to struggle more to appreciate life. Just a hypothesis, I don't actually know. And I'm not gonna artificially make myself struggle, because that seems stupid. Anyway, I'll keep you updated how my life goes. I still have a few years to live and I'm not intending to stop vlogging, even though I do film and daily vlog a lot less. I'm just sharing the dance videos with my family now instead of with YouTube, which also feels okay, as long as I share it with someone. Yeah, good. Okay, grab your things and go. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next city I visit. Goodbye from Manchester. I'll see you whenever. I'm gonna walk you to the place where I wanted to vlog earlier, but then they were deep cleaning, so I couldn't. Actually, life is good. I just only feel okay, not good. And that's okay, but not good. Not great, but certainly could be worse. This is where I wanted to vlog. Over there is where we were dancing 2 days ago on Monday. I had a few really nice dances over there. And I wanted to vlog on those stairs, but they're deep cleaning it, so I can't really. But it's fine, I found a nice spot, I guess that's alright. Okay, peace.